ONYX Titan my company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are doing a batch number for the Titan technology. Oh, big markers there. No big markers down here. Big markers down here. Okay, big markers have got to be upstairs. All right, for those of you who don't know what a batch number is, a batch number is so that we basically, before shipping out any of our products, we make sure that they are tested before ship out, so that way the customer knows exactly what they're getting before they get it. So, that time and date we have for today, where's my mixer at? The time and date we have for today, when we mix that, when we basically paint that, and we put it out, and it shows exactly how the product is before it left out of the shop. The batch number shows the date when the product was actually tested. This basically cuts down on a lot of nonsense, people doing fake demonstrations at the end of the day, or basically ensures the customer that they're getting exactly what they paid for. So that's what these batch numbers are for. So if you get this number on the back of your container, that is not an expiration date, that is the batch number linked to the video. You can always go back to the video and see the demonstrations right from there. All right, so let's begin. I got to get a big old marker. You are not supposed to be here, because you know what you like to do when you're there. No. There we go. I'm marking on my container. I had to print a couple of these up tonight, so I'll print these up. Where's the machine at? Where's the stir mix a lot? Stir mix a lot. I cannot express this enough, or not enough levels. And I can't express this. Again, don't do dumb stuff. Because when people do dumb stuff, again, a batch number we have here, most companies, or majority of all companies, if not all of them, have these batch numbers attached to them. If you don't know what a batch number is, Google it. It's definitely there and it's a real thing. So when we do these demonstrations, when we have people who falsify these products and they go in and say, oh, I got the product right here, so and so and so, keep in mind there is a live time-stamped video attached to it. And again, this is something you will not win in court. This will basically screw you to a wall, literally. So if you decide to do a fake demonstration with a fake batch number, and we take you to court, and there's a video attached to it showing this product being painted out before it was ever attached a label to it, before you ever received it, well, lawyer up. You're going to need it, because it's going to be very hard for you to get around that one. So that's why we advise you, don't do dumb stuff at the end of the day. And we have people that do dumb things at the end of the day. Same individuals who haven't placed orders yet, which we're still waiting. But anyway, let's move on and get this done so I can get this taken care of and I can get my customers taken care of also. But this also ensures my customers at the end of the day if the products work, because there's a video attached to all the big stuff. And a guy, fake guy, we know his product was fake, came up there and tried to complain to him, but I got a batch number, Yeah, try arguing that one in court when the judge says, well, can you show me the difference between that and the actual video? Because, mind you, your batch number is linked to a video. That video came out, was right now, the video we're doing right now, shows the product in action before you ever got the batch number. That's the hard part, getting around the video. That's the part where your lawyer's going to lean to the side and says, you're going to have to take a plea deal, buddy, because you ain't getting around this one. That's why they have them. Man, they don't never learn. They still do dumb stuff. We made about 3 gallons of this. We're usually making 3 gallons at a time. Now, just want to say something real quick. And we looked just to make sure. Any of you out there claiming to have this product right now, you just lied. You know why? That's the first batch. We got the orders stacked on the table right now, but that's the first batch right there. We didn't get the ingredients until late. So I've actually had to email customers who placed the orders that the ingredients were a little late. They weren't going to be here on time for us to get it shipped out, but they're all taken care of. So that right there is the official first batch. The only person who actually has this product before anybody else ever had it is that one customer called Hector. And Hector's a beta tester for us. Did you know that? He's one of our beta testers. He has it. He's the one that did the first test. So the only person who ever has it is Hector, is the only one. Which means if anyone shows up with that product, you don't have it. Because these are the first orders going out on the technology, because the orders came in late, the ingredients came in late. Hector got his ahead of time because Hector had the first batch that we developed, and that went to him. That's for him out of the same batch that went into paint my theater rooms upstairs and the giant screen outside. It came from that. That's why we were scouring, looking around to see who was dumb enough to sit there and say, oh, I got a Titan. No, you wouldn't have one. It'd be virtually impossible. These are the first batch numbers. All right, people, we're back. I'm going to take that. I'm going to be getting some calls back and forth. As I said before, we're not trying, but we're actually putting our technology in a different level of light. I want to actually work with a lot of the art community, so I'm basically showing them how we can do different things. Ooh, I just thought about that. I need to get myself a statue. Where would I buy a statue from? Not a big statue, but I don't know, like a statue. We're going to make some art. We're going to make some art screen paint. What do we need to do? Make our own art screen paints. That's what we're going to do. All right, so let's get this thing painted out. Let's get the projector fired up. Let's get it done. Get it done, get it done, get it done. So we'll be good to go. Oh, man, it's going to be a busy, busy day today. All right, we need to dump this on here. Perfect. varnish. We should be good at this. That's the best, what do you call it? Dish detergent ever bought in my life. I can smell that stuff wherever. That stuff smells fantastic. Get some more of that, man. All right, so we're painting this onto the surface real quick. Get a demonstration done. We got the other projector firing up. Now, I said before, it's a very easy one-coat application, and you're done. I should put a little bit more on that. This also ensures our customers, it cuts down a lot of the nonsense, but I think we cut down on a lot of that by requesting these individuals to do these fake reviews against our products. We cut down a lot of that nonsense from the door, from asking them to order directly from us. And the simple fact, like I said, we don't have any orders from them at all, just clearly shows that they already know the deal. They know the products we make are far more superior, and that our screen printer is exactly what we designed to do. Demonstrations themselves. Man, this is going to be a busy day for us. Sorry, I got to take this call, people. Another coat on. That was way too much. Way too much. But I'm going to have to make it work because it's here on the mountain already. That is way too much. Maybe we can smooth all that out. Yeah, a lot going on. It's a lot going on. So I'm happy to work with the art community. I love working with the art community. Just want to see other things our products can do, you know? And that black technology, as I said before, is very important because contrast is everything. It is needed in art, it's needed in everything. Yeah, we put way too much paint, way too much. This stuff has crazy coverage. We got way too much. I got enough for my rollers to do another screen in stone. We're going to have to get that into the container because that is way too much paint. Definitely poured out too much. That's my paintbrush. I'm pretty sure we can probably take, as a matter of fact, I'm going to slide this off. I'm going to paint some of this screen. Use this for something else. I mean, this stuff has a lot of great coverage. I mean, I got enough saturated in my roller to pretty much probably paint. I don't know if we can do the whole thing. But probably a good bit of it. All right. Way too much paint on there. But I moved some of it off. I'm going to hang this up right here. Sorry about that. It's just been a really busy day today. Really busy day. Done. We'll figure out what we can paint out of this because we got a lot right there. We have to do one more. And my roller's saturated on top of that. Whew. Just put this up. I'm going to have to invest in another phone. I was looking at, somebody was telling me that if I want to do a phone for recording, and all that stuff. I need to go invest in a new iPhone. That's something pretty cool, iPhone 13. So I'm looking at that. It's easy to tell me that iPhone 13 is a good phone. Oh, no, 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 no. That's a good one. No, stop that. All right, I'm curious. I'm gonna see how much we got saturated. Because I told you stuff has really good coverage. Just marks my finger. Just got the service. Curious how much we'll get out of it. I know we're not gonna get the whole thing. I'm not trying for the whole thing, but I'm curious. I'm gonna paint the whole thing anyway when I get time. Wow. I told you, this stuff has really good coverage. And that's what I like about this product. Very good coverage. Doesn't take a lot to paint something. So that paint that I had oversaturated my screen with, that I had left over on my roller, I was able to paint just about most of this screen right here. Yeah. Yes, sirree, man. I just got 150 out of that. So that's with the paint that I overspilled off the screen, spilled some of it off, and what I had saturated on the roller. This is how much we were able to paint in, including the screen. This screen's 84 inches. So part of this and this from just that little spill. That shows you how amazing the technology is and how much coverage you're going to get out of it. You're going to get a lot of coverage out of it. That's why we don't sell gallons. We sell, well, no, we don't sell gallons. We sell the 96 ounces. That's it. Because you're not going to need a gallon. If you're painting an everyday screen in, you're not going to need a gallon. That's way too much paint. Way too much paint. Where's the machine for the mixer? I just brought out the cord. Or the mixer. Okay. That's why anybody comes up and says, hey, I need a gallon. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because a gallon is way too much. What are you painting that requires a gallon? That is way too much paint. So we're ready to paint all this. And what we spilled off, because we put too much paint on there, the spill off. We're ready to paint all that. So that's why I know that when somebody says they need a gallon, what are you painting in that requires a gallon? That's a lot. That's a big screen right there you're putting in. Move this up a little bit here. So yeah, it's working out quite nicely. Sorry about the camera shaking. I'm trying to get the stand to adjust. I got you guys on a stand right now. I'm trying to get this thing to adjust a little better here. There we go. That's better. Sorry about the shaking and all. But anyway, like I said, you know, we've just been getting a lot of inquiries about our technology. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make some customized screen paints for the art community that they can basically paint with a projection screen. I think that would be pretty cool for them. And that's why I said that this is going to work with a gray screen paint. And it's not going to work with a white screen paint because you're going to have contrast. Contrast is needed, especially in the art community. Contrast is definitely needed. Definitely needed. You know? And that's something you can't get out of a gray screen paint product. So let me get this triggered off right now. Screen shrunk a little bit so it fits there nicely. And it's going to ask for that remote control. Where's low storage for what? We don't even put anything on here. I love when it asks us for low storage. We don't put anything on here at all, period. Let's see what the thing is requesting. Always requesting something. What do you got here? No, we're not removing anything. We're good. We're showing a menu. How do we have low storage on a menu? That's a bunch of poppycrop. Opera. I love opera. Alright, let's go over here. Let's get this something in. 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Our volume is all the way up, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, we've been here. Oh, opera. Sorry about that. My stand decided the last minute I'm going to lay down on you. I don't feel like working right now. I got some extra paint here. Well, this thing got saturated. A lot of paint. poured way too much off. Got it all over my hands. That's how saturated the screen is. That's what I want to fall forward, but then again, I can't lean back because the screen stands for that light. That's sturdy. Maybe just got the freaking drop off. So jacked it up already. Now, as I said before, no multi-coats, none of that. Just paint it on and be done with it. That's the way it's designed to do. I mean, if the customer does put too much paint down, you're not going to mess it up. Virtually impossible. So what we have upstairs coated in both rooms, back to back. I'll finish this screen off. I'm taking it outside. Sorry about that. Smack the crap out of the freaking stand. Let's see. One of the demonstrations are just too easy. The screen's black, so what to do? In other words, it can just be too easy. Screen's still wet and they're still saturated. I want to do the whatchamacallits real quick. No, we need to do that one. I need to do this right here. There we go. 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Red cottage. Oh, we gotta pick up the batteries for the meters. I'll get to that. And as always, in a fully lit environment, and I was supposed to be done. I don't like when people do demonstrations on cookie cutter screens. They got them tucked under sofas, under windows, under fireplaces. Not done correctly. The screen's supposed to be exposed to as much light as possible. You're going to have those individuals going to say, what about, we already tested 1,000 projector. The screen's already passed 1,000 projector on over 9 certified screens. Those did it at 4,000 lumens, and it's displayed outside on 250 inches. We got it painted upstairs. We got a whole entire full room. We can display off any surface in that environment, any projector we want. It has backed itself up on so many levels. It's absolutely amazing. And you got a chance to see Hector's demonstrations, the beta tester / customer who did the demonstrations on the screen outside, which I found quite impressive. I love when people challenges their stuff, because he could have did the demonstration inside, but he did all the demonstrations outside. Well, he put that stuff to the test, did he not? Which we're shipping them up another 32 for free. For him to play around with what he wants to do with it. That's what I found impressive about the demonstration. He didn't do it inside, he did it outside. Alright, let's go over here. Screen is half wet, still producing amazing white levels. Minutes. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
They're gonna have to call me back. Oh shoot! No, I gotta take this. Sorry about that, people. It's been a crazy busy day. Sorry about that, people. We're just having a lot of phone calls coming through. We got a lot of things going on, and my phone is about to die. We don't even have a charger. All right, I'm gonna put you guys right here. It's been a crazy day. I'm sorry. It's been real busy today. Really busy today. We've just been having a lot of calls coming through for certain things, and I gotta get a charger because now my phone is going to less light. All right, let me see. Get you guys in here. It has been busy. So our community is very buzzy, very active. Thank you so much for the inquiries. All right. All right, with the charge in the phone and back to somewhere. Like I said, my calls have been going up quite a bit. We have a few people that are basically promoting us, also on Instagram and a couple other places that want to be using our technology in different ways, for arts and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's been taken off quite well. Right now, we're going to be engineering pretty soon a form of dedicated paint for arts, for the art community, for developing our screen paint for using for other applications. We got that dedicated church paint. We're going to be designing that right now for church applications. Now, we can't use remote controls in here because for those who say, well, I have a remote control that unit, I do have one. I can't use it because my lights are all synchronized in here, and the remote controls trigger them. For some reason, the Fire Sticks don't have that problem, but the remote controls for the soundbar does have that problem. So there's certain things we can use in here and certain things we can't use in here because of the LED lights being triggered off front. I don't know what goes on with a ViewSonic. See how my mouth, every time I'm talking, how the screen is moving? So the ViewSonic, for some reason with their remote controls, they trigger everything. I don't care what kind of lights you use in there. So we don't use the ViewSonic remote controls at all. Man, it's been busy. I know the art community is big, but good gracious, man, we've got a lot of inquiries about certain things that we can develop for them that they can use in their digital art displays. So now we're going to have to put in digital art displays because, again, because we have 3D mapping equipment upstairs, we can start playing around with that, which means I need to go buy me some statues. Because I got a project right now in my head popping off that I want to work on. Not only statues, any objects that we can get our hands on, basically for basically 3D mapping applications on it. Anytime somebody's working on a project, like I said, with people that we deal with from day to day, they're working on projects, we don't talk about their projects because that's their projects. Well, now, if they need any help with that, like I said, a few people I am helping out with their projects. I got no problem with that. I do have time to help you out with a few things here and there, but we don't discuss your products or anything about your products or anything you're working on or any kind of project. We don't do that.
At St. Francis University in Loretto, PA, where the campus meet with...
Where we at in time? Oh, I thought we'd been way over by now.
Cash it, you have the cash back.
So this is the first batch number for the Titan technology, the first ones we put out. The reason why things got delayed, as I said before, it took a while for the products to get here. The original one, actually the ones that were put out for the customer and also to beta tester, Hector, we displayed his outside. He had part of the first product that we made upstairs for painting the upstairs. I made 3 gallons for myself. So we make this 3 gallons at a time. We just don't sell them in gallons. We sell them in 96s, that's it. That's the biggest. 248s, that's it. 96 ounces, that's it. There's no way in the world you're going to need a gallon. What would you be painting it with a gallon? Is your company coming in? You can show it. Prove me. Somebody coming in and literally bought 3 gallons of it. They were painting something really, really big with it. I'm like, 3 gallons? What would you need with 3 gallons of this stuff? You see how much we were able to paint. Painted the majority of most of a 150-inch screen from what we had left over that we slid off the side of this screen because we oversaturated. We put too much paint down. And with the roller being saturated, and what was left over, we were able to paint most of a 150-inch screen. There's no way in the world you would need that much. See how bright and vivid the colors are? That's what it's supposed to be. As the screen rises, it gets nice and bright. You got the overhead lights on, plenty of light. Projector we use in the demonstration, 720p Chrissy. My price tag for my projector was $270. That's it. Screen size is 84 inches, 16:9. And we are sitting back around 14 feet from the screen. Okay, what else we got on here? Anything wrong with it?
Can I eat anything I get on Uber Eats? Well, here's how to know. Look at it. And if it's food,
If you have to make a campaign about that, that shows that you have a lack of intelligence in your company. Who's dumb enough to order something like soap and say, hey, I can order, can I eat this? Really? Good gracious, man. That's the point. If you can't figure out which one is which, then you should not be ordering anything at all whatsoever. You shouldn't be operating heavy equipment. You want off Amazon don't mean you go and eat whatever you're not supposed to eat. Come on now, good piece of common sense. Guys are watching this, and everything's busted down. I gotta get the customers ready. I'll take care of. we got for time? All right, we're just about over. All right, hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. This is the batch test for the advanced ambulate rejection ONYX TITAN 39. As you can see, we got a chance to roll it out. Sorry about all the interruptions. It's been a busy day for me today. So we got a chance to roll it out, put the application, even show a little bit left over. We can actually roll over on the big screen down below. Which I want to finish this off and probably take this outside later on today for something. Maybe I do a floor projection off of this once around. That'd be pretty cool to watch. But anyway, so yeah, as you can see, it works out perfectly. No problem. We did white level. No point doing contrast. It's a dark screen, so I can do contrast regardless. I can imagine someone saying, "Oh, it's a black screen. The contrast level is not black enough." Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that one. Anyway, so as you can see, it works out perfectly fine. No problem whatsoever. So you'll be receiving the batch numbers, which is actually posted onto the title of the video. Will be posted on all the containers until this one's actually depleted, and then we'll start another one. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. Thank you for your time. I got to go, and God bless.